So I got a friend in New Hampshire. His name is Bill, and he can't get his injection signal working on his R4C receiver with a T4XC transmitter. So I'm just showing him a bit about this one and trying to get him to trace his cables. So I tend to use this coax that I get from Amazon. Comes from China, but it's good stuff. This is what I use for the INJ. And here's the injection cable in this thing. Looks like just a solid piece of wire, no coax involved. Heading down to this board here. Just want to verify that all this looks copacetic. And looks like somebody was messing around with that purple wire there. That, where does that go? Not sure. And looks like that's an inductor or a coil. So yeah, this wire definitely goes up to that pin. I'm thinking. No, it doesn't. This wire goes to that resistor, so no, it goes to that choke. So the wire goes to that choke. So I would have Bill check this little choke here for continuity. And that choke then goes to, looks like this big piece of coax, which it does. So yeah, so the injection then in through here, through this choke, and then hits this, and it goes out. I don't see anything else that it really... So it looks like this board has been used as just a, I would say a transaction board for this thing. It doesn't really have anything to do with the TR relay, but it's simply the injection comes in here and goes right to this choke. I don't think this purple wire is involved with it, or is it? No, it's not. I think the purple wire goes over here. Injection goes here, injection goes through this little choke, and then it goes out on its coax. And that's a big bundle. Where does that go? Yeah, probably heads up to the switch. I'm thinking, yep, okay, there it is. So the coax for that, and that's a sloppy looking piece of coax, isn't it? That goes right to here on that switch right there. So that matters. And looks like two resistors there. So yeah, Bill, I would check that all of this has integrity and the switch has integrity. So a big piece of coax here, going down here, and it just hits this relay board, goes through a choke, comes out there. I guess I could ohm that out with an ohm meter too and make sure that I'm telling you the right stuff. So let me see if I can find the ohm meter here. There it is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ohm this out from the actual wire. So I'm trying to untangle my ohm meter here. There it is. Onto ohms. So let's clip this lead onto this wire. So this wire here comes out of the injection port, and gonna check everything. So Here's a clip lead. Put it on the end of the wire like that. Okay, so we're clipped on like that and not on the ground. I guess I should clip it better. There we go. So that's a decent way to do it. On to our negative lead here. Kabang, kaboom. And now let's start tracing the wire. Okay, so of course this will be short, right? Yep. How about going to here? Yep. How about the end of the choke? Yep. How about to the coax? Yep. The ground? No. Okay, and over to the switch. Yep. So there you go, Bill. I would trace it that far and make sure that all that stuff has integrity. And then from there, you'll have to hit the schematic and figure out where this thing goes. That switch is the mode switch. So probably an SSB, it'll do something. Which, okay, so let's play devil's advocate. What if I put this to ground? Right now it's open. What if I go to ground like this? And I see there's 5K on there. And right now we're on the off mode. So I'm gonna unplug. I've unplugged the power from the radio, from the Jones or Cinch plug. Now I'm gonna rotate this mode plug here to SSB and tune and CW AM. Okay, SSB mode, no change. Tune mode, no change. So no, that doesn't interact at all with it. What if I go to tune mode here and I fiddle with this one here, which should interact with it? So let's see. Yeah, look at that. So when I go from transmitter to receiver, it changes the impedance on that cable. There's receive mode, so receiver is not using it. So that's, in receive mode, it goes to 370 ohms, which is almost a short. Transmit mode, it's wide open. Receive mode, it's not. If I go to separate, it should probably open up again, which separate does. So separate compared to transceiver. They're separate. Transceiver, they're close. Okay, now I go to spot, which doesn't change. So that's interesting. Anyway, these are the readings I'm getting on my radio here with the meter on the end of the injection cable and one lead grounded. So you might want to try those readings on this switch here. So again, I'm in spot. There's spot. There's separate, nothing. And there's 370 ohms on receiver, and I got a transmitter and I get 50K there. Now, what if I change the mode here? I'm going to go to off. There's off. There's off, SSB, tune mode. Did I lose my ground here? Yeah, I did. Okay. So that doesn't change. This knob does not change impedance at all. It's all about the other one. So it's all about this knob here. Transmitter, receiver. So yeah, check this knob here. Transmitter, receiver, 365 ohms. This one is separate and spot. So that might give you a clue onto what's up with your injection cable. So again, review. we've traced injection cable through. We verified that injection cable on a T4XC goes from the end of the cable there to the plug coming in, 0 ohms. It then continues to the relay board, but doesn't get involved with the TR relay at all. It just simply exists there. It goes through this choke, and it goes into this cable. That cable ends up here on the SSB AMCW blah 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 switch. And that's what I found for you. So have at it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.